So 2023 was a really good year for the NWMO. We got a lot of things done, and I'm really pleased that we began negotiating with communities on hosting this facility. We also prepared for the future and a lot of work around how we're going to move this project forward once we make that important siting decision. Every year does count. We have to get moving forward on implementing our project and in making sure that we're doing this in the best way possible. So that requires us to focus yearly on our longer-term goals of building a deep geologic repository for Canada's used nuclear fuel. I'm so pleased that we're at the cusp of making one of the biggest decisions on this project. Finding a site where we can host a deep geologic repository just sets the stage for so many things going well in Canada. And I'm so proud of the work that the NWMO has done to get us to this point in our story. The NWMO will ultimately be making the decision on the site, but it's important that we reflect on many different perspectives as we do make that decision. The first and foremost for me is the willingness of the communities we're working with. They need to make a decision if this project is appropriate for them. And we've been very clear that it's important that we understand willingness, but it is the process that the community feels is best for them. We don't tell them how to make the decision, we let them do that themselves. So reconciliation is critical to the implementation of our project. We need to work with Indigenous peoples. We need to provide them economic reconciliation. And their knowledge system is something that we can combine in here and make sure that the project is going to go forward in the best way possible, not only for an industry, but also for people, for Mother Earth, for the environment. It's really important that we have hosting agreements and that we're working through that process with communities. It gives them a sense of the investment that we're going to be making in our building out of the community infrastructure as well as our own facilities. And it really sets up some investments we'll be making in the communities so that they can build their capacity and improve their well-being as they see fit. But that we also rely on many experts around the world and in Canada to make sure that we're making the right decisions. And so bringing people from other countries is an opportunity for us to share best practices with them, but it's also an opportunity for us to learn from those countries and really drive for the best practices we could possibly have worldwide. I am very optimistic about the future. I believe we're doing something so valuable to Canada that it will set a stage not only for used nuclear fuel, but also for climate change, and will be part of the mitigation that we can be very proud of as an organization that we've contributed to improving the climate for Canada and for the world.